Once in a small village, not far from here, there was a problem. Animals had started dying off one by one. In the morning, the owners would see them lying outside with 10 pierced holes in their chest. The people thought it was the work of their neighboring town. Then one night, a man by the name of Alfred was closing his store for the night. It was very late, and he was anxious to get home to his family. He shut off all the lights, then closed the door with a satisfying click. As he turned around to go to his car, he saw a dark shape in the distance. He stood still, trying to make out what it was. As it got closer, Alfred turned to go. It was the last move he ever made. The next day, they found him with 10 holes in his chest. This made the town quite worried. They were scared of more people getting killed. So one night, 2 brave brothers, John and Jacob, went out to get rid of the problem. They each took knives and 2-way radios. They said goodbye to their grandmother and kissed her on the way out. The 2 boys decided to split up. One would go by the site of the murder, and the other would wander the streets. If one was attacked, they could use their radio to contact the other. So they set off, keeping a close eye on the shadows. Nothing seemed to be happening. It was a calm night, and it seemed like they would be getting home safely. But then suddenly, John heard a cracking in the bushes behind him. He tried to call his brother, but it was too late. The figure leaped out of the bushes and tackled him, gouging his chest with its nails. Luckily, Jacob heard the commotion and rushed to help him. He leaped through the air and cut off the creature's right hand. The creature screamed and ran off into the darkness. Jacob took John to the hospital. They waited for hours, and he was finally bandaged and sent home. The doctors called them heroes, and finally they got home at 6 a.m. that morning. Only their grandmother was up, so they said, "Good morning, grandmother," and kissed her on the cheek, then went to bed. Dots of blood dripped on the kitchen floor. Drip, drip, drip. Neither of the boys noticed for a moment that grandmother was missing her right hand.